my views on things, but you follow me. Like, are you all right? As I know, people are not stable.
People would be saying, how can they support the channel? Chiso, buy Chiso. I've got tops, got hoodies, I've got the Dragon Ball Z tees, like the Pain and Full Star tees. You lot could support, buy some of the merch. I'll be able to churn out more content. This one, I'm just waiting by myself for the moment, and I'll bring out more colors. Please support. I said to myself, from Monday, I'm gonna stay in my car every day and I'm gonna hit a minimum target. And I said, while doing that, I said to myself, there's someone out there who wishes they had all my problems.
Yep.
So like, you see like, what was it, yesterday or the day before yesterday, the Goodman Factory posted me talking about my little brother.
Okay.
So I've commented in the comments and I said, don't find no pity on me because I'm never going to be a victim, innit?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be one of those people who's going to be like, oh, because you know what I mean? Because this happened and that happened. Because I said, no matter how bad I think it is that, yeah, I've lost all my key members of my family.
Yeah.
Bro, there's some people that have lost everything. They've lost their key members of their family. They've lost their house. They've lost limbs. They're literally, you know what I mean? Like walking vegetables, and they're still grateful for life.
Yeah.
Whereas
it's
me,
hard,
I'm
though.
still able to move and able to change, you know what I mean? Change the course of my faith. So I was like, bro, I'm going to stay in my car and work. Like yesterday, like I said to you, yesterday I was out from 5:30?
In the morning?
In the morning. I was in the gym at 5:30, trained a few people, jumped in my car, was sorting out stuff to do with the event on Sunday. At the same time, stayed in my car and said to myself, I'm not coming back in the house till I made 100.
Yeah.
I made 100. I said, I'm not coming back in the house, and I made 200.
Yeah.
I stayed out there.
Yeah.
Then if it wasn't because of I would have stayed out through the night and made 300, fam. But you get what I'm saying? But after, it got to a point where I said, slow down. Don't become greedy. Don't fall into that mode too deep. Because me, like, I'm two extremes. Sometimes I could be so disheartened. Like, where I'm down and I don't want to go out. I don't want to be around no one.
Yeah.
I don't like, but I won't show it. But I won't leave the house.
Yeah.
Then the other extreme is I turn into grind mode that I don't come back in the house. Yeah. So I literally come back, sleep, get up. The moment I wake up, even if I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like half asleep, jump in the shower, say, I can't sleep for 2 hours, jump in my car. So there's the two extremes of me where if I start chasing something, I start working too hard. So like now I've had to say to myself, just set a limit. Yeah. And no matter what, don't go over it. No matter what money you make, you're always gonna find something to do.
Yes, it's never enough.
It's never enough.
And it's mad because the saddest thing is that when you set yourself a task, sometimes you finish it, and instead of being happy and praising yourself, you just relieve that it's over. Then you go to the next thing. Then the next thing. It's almost like there's never that state of accomplishment, because it's almost like, okay, I'm relieved this is over, but then you're now moving to the next thing. So when is it ever enough? You know, and sometimes we're chasing, and we're just still chasing, and you can't chase the tail. You just keep chasing. And I think that's the part that I'm struggling with now. Because even now that I'm open this next thing now, I'm now planning to start thinking of the next thing.
Do you think if you stopped, you'd be unhappy? Because there's no challenge in your life. Like, think of the times where you weren't doing anything. Did you feel like somewhat like unfulfilled?
I would say that my unfulfillment, because I'm very hard on myself, and that's because I feel that there's a lot more to me that I could do, and I feel like I'm not doing it, and that's what makes me keep going. But then sometimes, you know, women will see it as an excuse when we say, you know,
I ain't got time.
I'm not ready right now, that I'm trying to secure the bag, and they see it as an excuse sometimes. And I'm being genuine. I'm literally trying to secure the bag, and I don't have the capacity at this moment to give myself to so many people.
When you said that, you know, video.
I don't have the capacity. I don't have it. I actually don't have the capacity.
I need to send you that clip to throw you. I don't have the capacity.
I don't have the capacity right now. I don't have it. I don't. And it's like even my mum just rang me just now. I'm gonna call her when I leave her. You know, even she's moaning like, I don't really see you much. And my mum doesn't see me much. But yet, you as a friend or as a lady is complaining, I didn't see my mum.
Oh, yeah, I went past your mum's house over there.
Okay, yeah. You said that. And but when does it stop? And as you asked the question, the reason why I say I don't feel fulfilled is because I'm very hard on myself, and I feel there's a lot more to me. And I would imagine that you probably feel the same. Do you not feel that there's, like, you must know your capabilities.
Yeah.
And do you not sometimes feel that?
Yeah, there's a massive element of underachievement. Like,
Yeah.
you do something sick and you're like, yeah, but you could have done this better. But the thing is,
And you're never happy because that's what it feels like. I accomplished something.
That's because you're mentally living in the past, like what you said, but you can't change it. Like, but mentally, you're like, oh, I should have done this, I should have done this, but you didn't know until you've done it.
No, but what I mean though about, I'm not in the past, but what I mean is that I feel that for who I am,
You should be further ahead with all
exactly.
the skills and the abilities you have.
I feel that there's so much more to me, and it's that glass ceiling effect where it's like, even with yourself, you know your skills, and it's like, not saying that it'll get to a point because you're gonna blow up. Not saying you haven't, but you're on a trajectory.
Settle down.
What?
That's it. Blow up.
No, that's not. No. That's not a pause. This one's not a pause. No.
Settle down.
That's not a pause.
I didn't pause no more.
Nah, that's not a pause.
We're settling down.
That's not a pause. But wouldn't you
Settle down?
But you must know all the stuff that you can do. And don't sometimes you sit there and feel like, as you're plodding along this journey, don't sometimes you just feel like, I'm just that one thing away. Just that one thing away. But then when you get to that one thing away, it's now, okay, I've got to this level too now. It's like when you're playing computer games, you're fighting to beat the first boss. You beat the first boss. Okay, second boss. It's hard.
I feel like as men, like, if you're not constantly under stress, like, you're not growing. And I feel like if you're doing, like, the times that you are sat down, you can't sit down for too long, you want to move again because there's always that extra thing to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like that kind of keeps you on your toes. I feel like if that ever was to go out, you'd know, and I think you'd be very unhappy.
All right, so you do freelance videography, directing, content creating, etc. Now, have you set yourself days off? Are there days that you've already said you're not working on, or do you technically? So let's say for someone wanted to book you Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and let's just say that was happening for a month. Would you do that if the bag was right?
I do it because I like to work. Like, I don't necessarily, like I said, I don't necessarily enjoy doing this, but I enjoy work. I enjoy progression.
Wait. Pull back. I don't exactly enjoy doing this, but I enjoy working. Yeah. So you enjoy being active then, and not being at home.
No, I enjoy progression, or even feeling like the feeling of progression is what I personally chase. Like, whether like in all elements of my life. So with work, I chase progression in this because I know in 10 years I might not necessarily be doing this. I might not even have this business anymore. I might be doing something. I might have a smoothie shop, but then that will be my life, and that will be what I put all my time into. So selling more smoothies will be my goal. So I don't necessarily attach my happiness to doing more shoots. I attach it to what I deem as progression and success. So as long as I'm moving forward, even if it's 1%. Right.
So basically, in business, what makes you happy is growth, progression. Yeah. Okay. So not necessarily actually. So basically, the film is just a vehicle to that progression and to that growth.
Yeah. To whatever I deem as success in business and in other areas of life. I know what I want from life as a whole can be attained through business and being successful in business. So this is a vehicle to achieve business success, but then business success is a vehicle to achieve success in other areas of my life.
There's gonna be 10 men in my DMs like, when Wes goes, I got you. Just waiting.
The thing is, I'll never go. I'll be here in spirit.
They're like, when Wes goes, I'm there. I just wait for him. They just tapping their foot, boy.
There's always someone. Though. There's always someone like.
Is there?
Yeah.
I think it's our ego that makes us think we're not replaceable. I think we're very replaceable.
No, but at the same time, someone might not do it in what you're used to, and that's when styles change, you start feeling away sometimes. Sometimes for the better.
I think the only thing you can't replace is the relationship. You can replace the videographer, you can replace a lot of people, but you can't replace the relationship. Meaning that there's plenty of restaurants, there's plenty of personal trainers, there's plenty of everything, but it's that relationship you have with that person that I don't think you can change.
It's like how a man them drive from all the way from here to Brixton to go new things. Yeah. Just to drive back.
Yeah.
It's the relationship.
It's a relationship.
There's
so many
like
gyms
30, 40, 50 Caribbean shops all the way to Brixton.
Yeah.
But they go all the way to that one.
Yeah.
To drive all the way back here.
And that's one thing. Yeah. Is the relationships is one thing I don't think you can change. But you just got to bear in mind though that, with everything that, and I try my best to not feel, what's the word? When you feel you underachieve, it's almost anything you do, you're never satisfied. And it's like maybe like man who even train in the gym, their aim was to get to 3 plates. they get to 3 plates, 3.5 plates, 4 plates,
But
4.5 plates.
But why
5 plates.
why do you feel like you're unachieved when you're giving your 1 minute man sessions?
What do you mean? No, because nothing more I can do there. With that one, there's nothing more I can do. What am I meant to do? Like if I can't do longer, what am I meant to do? And that's what my mom would say. Don't complain about the things that you can't change. If you can't change it, don't complain.
So you can't train it.
No, how? What, should I do a PT session? You want to put me in for a session?
Yo, settle down.
Well, I don't understand. I don't understand what you're talking about. Like, what? I don't understand what you mean, bro. Like, I don't understand what's going on here.
Hey, settle down.
No, I'm just
settle down. Well, settle down.
You just got to kind of understand that. For me, I always try to use the analogy of being content and being happy. And I don't know if the two can sit together. If you can say you're content, but you're not happy, or if you can say you're happy but not content. I always wonder whether one can be without the other, because I think happiness is something that happens sporadically. So for instance, I might be happy today, I may be sad tomorrow, but I think contentment is something that you stay with, where it's like, I'm content with where I am right now. However, I can be happy today and be sad tomorrow. And at the moment, would I say I'm content? When I look at, one thing is not good to judge, and it's not good to compare. No, well, it is good to judge because we all judge, but I don't think it's good to compare, yet we all compare. I think when I look at how other people's situations, and then look at mine, I then realize that I'm probably complaining about things and moaning about things that I shouldn't complain and moan about. Because, there are a lot of people in worse situations than we are. We're pretty fortunate. Like, do you know how much people are running around begging to have money to buy a camera?
Well, I don't think that lessens how bad your problems are.
Yeah, and I said that earlier. It doesn't.
Just because you're vexed because your hand hurts, but someone's got no hand. It doesn't mean that your hand don't hurt. Like, my hand hurts, bro.
Yeah, I know, but people try to put things in perspective to say like you've got a hand that's hurting, but someone ain't got no hand.
But then at the same time, you got to look at the disparity between the two is why that same kind of comes from. But at the same time, I feel like everyone does have like an unfair advantage. Like, for example, you might look at someone with like a 2-parent household, for example. Like, oh yeah, they're successful because they had both parents. But there's people that have had no parents, like passed away, but then that motivated them to achieve what they've achieved. So it depends how you want to look at it. And I don't feel like you can ever compare yourself to anyone else because no one's ever started on the same platform as you.
We shouldn't compare, but unfortunately, it's the only person you should compare yourself to is where you was last year and this year. That's the phrase they use. But at the same time, you've got to look at your peers at the same time and be like, okay, these are what my age mates are doing. But at the same time, if you don't know their journey, it's pretty difficult to compare. But we can all pretend that we don't compare, but I think we do. I think we do.
You have to draw a comparison, but at the same time, I feel like there's a humbling element of it where it's like, cool, as much as this person's doing this, they've got, and I feel like as long as you're watching, you're seeing all of their advantages and their benefits as opposed to looking around and saying, like, what can I use it? Like, my mum's like, who can I use it and leverage it? Like, my mum knows, for example, etc. As opposed to going like, oh, yeah, Gabriel knows Chiso, so that's why Gabriel can do all these events. And then I feel like that becomes hate because you're looking at someone else.
Or resentment, maybe.
Yeah, hate or resentment, or just sitting there just being vexed.
No, I'm not vexed at the world. So one thing I'm definitely not vexed at the world.
Yeah, but you're probably upset at yourself.
Yeah. I'm more upset at myself because I feel I've underachieved.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like, you can only bring it back to yourself, be accountable to yourself. Like, the reason why you are where you are is because of you, not anyone else.
And you see where you go back to that resentment thing. There's some people that they can help man with something, but they don't help man because they think, everyone helps everyone helps Gable. So in their head, they're thinking that everyone naturally helps you. Yeah. Then it becomes a domino thing of everyone with the same thought process don't want to help you with something they can to make your life easier because they think everyone is going to, you know what I mean? So like how you feel at the moment of I should be so you would have probably been there already, but there's some people that are gatekeeping where they could position you to get to what you need to do, but in their head they think that Gabe was doing all right, he don't need me.
But to what extent should people be brought in? So for instance, to what extent would you say that, if I'm into business or you're into business, so for instance, you're doing Summer of Love, okay, I then come to you and I'm like, Chiz, like, like I would like to do events. I want to. If you tell me, oh, sorry, Gabriel, I can't bring you in. I'm saying, okay, let's do an event together. And you say, you know what, Gabe, doesn't really benefit me.
Yeah.
And that word sounds very bad. You know, if I come to you and say, you know, like, you know, Wes, I want to start my YouTube channel. You know, the prices you're giving me. You know, and I say to you, can you do it for this amount? And you say, you know, Gabe, it doesn't benefit me. Should I take offense?
No, you have
I'm
to.
your friend now. I need to make money, Chiz. And you got an avenue. You can bring me to make money, Chiz. All jokes aside.
But the thing is, you have to
bring me to Summer of Love.
But you have to take.
No, bring me to Summer of Love.
You have to take into value.
No, bring me to Summer of Love.
You have to take into value.
No, bring me to Summer of Love.
You have to take into.
No, bring me to Summer of Love.
You have to take into the cost of someone's time.
But okay, bring me to Summer of Love.
It's like the other day, yeah.
But bring me to Summer of Love.
How?
Do you mean how? It's your event.
It's me and Daps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daps can't bring his voice. Me and Daps put each other on that. If anyone asks him, I say no.
But you have a way to bring me in so I can make money too.
No.
You don't want to bring me in?
No, there ain't no way. There was a way until we had to move. And there was a way that I was going to bring you in, funny enough, but...
No, I'm just saying, because like, you know, you're out there making all this money doing events.
No, but there was...
And I'm here meant to be a friend filming with
there
you,
was
but
a
you
way.
want me to make money with you.
There was a way.
No, I want to make money.
There was a way.
No, I want to make money.
Yeah.
You're meant to be my friend.
Yeah, we can make money. Oh, what was I trying to bring you in? Traditional?
No, I want some of love money. I don't want that one. I want this one.
But traditional could trump that.
No, I want this one.
But traditional could trump that.
No, I want some of love.
Okay.
The brand's created, so I know that if I step in, I'm going to make money straight away.
I'm coming Sion.
No.
Hey, how quick that no was. Nah.
And that's why I say the helping hand you need is located at the bottom of your wrist.
No,
that iPhone you're holding now is what the helping hand is.
But you know what it is? You have to factor people's time. When people say that thing, oh yeah, bring me in.
Yeah.
You have to factor people's time. Because I was like, bro, I don't think you understand it. The amount of times I get messages of, oh, let's do this together. And I'm like, a man messaged me recently and said, I remember when your parties here, when you took a long break from doing parties and came back and your parties was only having like 10 people. And I was like, you're trying to give me PTSD.
Yeah.
There was only 10 people.
Yeah. And
I can remember the people that used to come when it was only 10.
Yeah.
And I just firmed it. And people don't see when you take those losses. Because Invasion Crew will say, next time, bro, it's going to be better. Dip into your pocket. Yeah. Slick is going to say, bro, it's all right, man. Just keep on pushing.
Yeah.
The door girls, don't worry, babe. You'll be okay.
But I need my money for taxi. Can I have my money, please? Thank you.
You finished paying everyone.
Wait. You haven't spoke about the biggest bill now.
You didn't hit the bar spend.
Okay. Hey, you know the stress of being an event organizer when you got a bar spend, you know you hit it. And you're not trying to slip away. And the manager's like, oh, hi, Chiz. Just come to the office, please. Just let you know what's been spent today. The door closes. So, are you going to pay on your debit card, credit card? How are you going to... It happened to me at Guanabara. I did an event once. The bar spend was like, it was a bank holiday. The bar spend was like 4K. Ticket sales were booming at the beginning. That last week, someone put on an event in that last week. So the tickets were going. But that last week, someone put on an event randomly that week. So it was like a comedy show. And it had like the big UK names. So where I should have maybe got another 100 tickets or so that last week, I didn't get it. So I only had like about 180 people at the event. And the bar spend was 4K. Yeah, I missed it by about £1,600.
And you know, comedy events, people ain't there drinking heavy.
Exactly. So you need to have as much people as possible. Yeah. That day, I sweated. I had to literally pay £1,600 odd just to the venue like that. Even though I took the drinks worth. Yeah. Because some people do events, they're not smart. Yeah. If you haven't reached the bar spend and they're making you pay the extra £1,200,
give me the drinks.
You're meant to take £1,200 worth of drinks. But I've seen event organisers pay the bar spend
and not take.
So what are you paying for? Yeah. You know, how you just giving someone free money? Yeah. Like it doesn't. I've never understood that. But I've been in events and I know promoters personally. And it's only after I'm like, oh yeah, I had to pay £1,200. I didn't hit the bar spend. I'm like, okay, so did you get the drinks? Is that what do you mean?
Give me the drinks. Give me the bottles.
If I'm not hitting bar spend, I'm giving you £1,200. Give me champagne.
Yeah, I'm taking it home.
Give me champagne.
I'm drinking my sorrows.
Yes. Yeah, but that bar spend thing is.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
You know what's mad now? The game slightly changed because before you had to put big deposits down and But when you're doing smaller venues, let's say like 500 or under, a lot of them they don't take those deposits no more.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, because they realize that.
So just tell you just to come.
If they don't, the next person, it's just gonna tell you to come.
Say again.
So if you got a good track record,
yeah,
and you go to a venue and you're like, oh yeah, I want to do blah blah blah. More time because you got a good track record.
Yeah.
They realize that they're benefiting, taking you on for free.
See, say most venues now that you do events, you don't. But then again, a lot of times you know the owners or sort of know them. So for instance, the place in Ilford, obviously that's kind of you're in there already. So that is going to take a deposit off you guys.
Nah, but.
And even with the Stockwell place, you know him.
Yeah,
so I doubt very much he's going to take a deposit off you.
No, never. Not from me.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so, but I think
because when I bring him and stuff, I don't take nothing off him.
I think most venues will do that. And as business, would you take offense if you was coming to do an event at my place and I asked for a deposit?
Of course. I'll rush you.
Me and
Mum beat you up still.
So someone took offense the other day. So one of my mates wanted to book the restaurant.
Yeah, that's your other mate.
For 10 people.
Bro, I'm not your other mate.
Wait.
Please.
So wait, all right, so Chizo, you want to book a table for 10 people?
All right, let me give you an example, yeah? So,
wait, you want to book a table for 10 people?
So let me give you an example,
you're not going to pay a deposit?
Let me give you an example. A couple of years ago, I did my birthday party. Gabriel said, thank you, boom, boom. Do you want to? I said, no.
What's that?
You was going to give me money.
Yeah, what's the problem?
No. We ain't got that relationship.
No, but.
We ain't got, no,
there's a but though.
I am not your other friends.
Wait, you.
I ain't going to take no money off you.
You want to book, so you want to book a table for 10 people at my restaurant.
Yeah.
Let's say you want to book a table of 10 tomorrow.
Yeah.
I say to you, no problem, Chiz, but you got to pay £10.
Well, you know I'm different.
But wait.
I'll tell you 10, I'll bring 15.
But wait. What happens if those 10 people don't turn up? So just imagine for some reason you have to cancel the booking and I've held those 10 seats for you.
Like for instance, before.
No, wait, answer that question, please.
For instance, before.
Don't.
Gabriel limited me to 60. I was going to bring 120.
Don't slip out of this one, please. Chizo, if you book a table for 10 people at my restaurant, and I say, all right, Chiz, I'm not taking a deposit from you.
Yeah.
And you call me on a day and say, you know what? They're not looking to come here anymore.
Then I'll send it to you. It's that simple. Then I'll send it to you.
Because my associates and got upset because he wants to book a table, and he said after 10 people, I goes, yeah.
I said, I'm not those friends.
No, but I tell you what it is.
Sometimes you need to understand that
you've got to separate business.
Yeah, I know.
And pleasure. In the same way, let's imagine you're doing Summer of Love as you are, and I say I want a table, and you don't take the table off me, and there was bare man who wanted tables, and all of a sudden I say to you on the day as I get there, nah, Chiz, I don't really need the table. In your head, you're like, what? I could have, or do you just take the L and just know never to ever? If I ring you ever again for it, allow me.
No, there's a few people like that who their calls just go straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're setting my phone setting for them just push them straight to voicemail.
It's hard to do business and friendship.
So my response to them is every time they message, what do you want?
Yeah.
It's not even hello. It's just straight to what do you want? Like it is what it is. You just take the L sometimes. But yeah, nah, man. Yeah, you can't charge me that.
No, because for me, there's certain things that I've done for friends, and I've had to take L's. Somebody wanted to book a party once at the restaurant, and I charged a higher fee. Because as a friend, I didn't want to say to them, pay the higher fee. So I thought, okay, cool, they're going to come. So obviously, they had their party. About 13 people turned up. 13, 14 people turned up. And I sat there like, if I had taken that higher fee and charged them, I would have been up with that money, and then the night wouldn't have been a loss. Yeah. But the night finished now, and I'm just looking at. Obviously, I couldn't be like.
You have to pay the bar staff and everything.
I couldn't come to him and be like, hi,
people try to use birthday parties to start their career as a promoter.
Yeah, because the party's lit. They think that's going to be the next. No. They only came for your birthday.
They only came for your birthday. People don't like you like that. That's the harsh reality.
Yeah.
That's the harsh reality. This event game is cutthroat, fam.
You think people like you?
Not really.
I'm glad you said that.
No, they tolerate me though.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
No, they respect me, but not really. Yeah. Bro, I know who my friends are.
I think people like to be around what's popping. Yeah. So some people don't actually like you, but because you're the in thing, they tolerate and they're around you because they want whatever comes around being with you. So there's certain perks that might happen. There's some people who just want to go out with you just because they know they may not have to pay to get in. They may know that people might see, girls might see them with you and be like, this is the in crowd, so therefore he might be somebody, so let's attach ourselves to him. It's a bit like when you know, a celebrity might be in the country, and then even the security is getting love because he's with this celebrity, and it's like, bro, like, man gets love just by virtue of being around you, you know, and that's basically people want to be in the in crowd.
The stories I could tell.
People want to be in the in crowd.
So much stories.
You know, instead of making their own thing.
Their own thing.
You know, and that's what I just find hilarious when people do not like you but just want to be around you. And it's a bit like social media where somebody will be following me, and then somebody will screenshot something, like a comment they've made about me or something. And I'm like, this person follows me. Why are you all right in the head? Why are you watching? Why are you doing this to yourself? You don't like my views on things, but you follow me. Like, are you all right? As I know people are not stable. Unfollow me. So what I did with this girl now, I basically blocked her and then unblocked her. So that basically it will take away the follow. You know, you can go on Instagram, you can block and unblock someone. So basically both of you unfollow each other. So she then DMs me. Be like, I just noticed that this is like maybe months afterwards. She's like, I've just noticed that we don't follow each other. Like, what happened? What's wrong? I ignored it. Because you don't like me. Why are you here? I don't understand. Like, when people complain about social media about something, I'm like, no one's forcing you to watch this channel. And when I mean channel, I mean someone's social media page. It's like a channel, it's a program.
Bro, there's some people that would only comment when there's something traumatic.
Or there's a problem or something
there's
wrong.
A problem. Like,
why are you here?
So that means you're there every day.
Yes.
If there's something, let's say like you've got like a new launch in a restaurant and you're trying to, they ain't even gonna like it or push it.
Of course not. So
when something bad happens,
they're the first in the comments.
Like, where have you been? I
ain't
seen for 2 years, 3 years. But when there's drama or something traumatic, it comes out there's someone there just waiting to send it to their group chat.
Yeah, but I just don't understand this one where you're following someone or watching something that you don't like. That's why I feel a lot of times it's not that they don't like you. It's more like a case of where maybe they resent the fact that they wish they were in the position that you were in. So therefore they're just hurting and they're projecting. Because I don't understand how you can follow me, not like my views, but you're still here. How are you here? Why are you here? Well, it's wild.
It's wild. Social media's tapped, bro.
Social media was probably
proper tapped.
Probably one of the best things that happened,
and the worst thing.
At the same time, one of the worst things that happened because it's brought us so much closer together. So, for instance, you could be like, all it takes, for instance, is someone to share. For instance, someone could be in Kazakhstan. You share their profile to your story. I now see that story. I now follow that person. Randomly, me and this Kazakhstan person can start networking. Like, that's the positive side of social media. You might even share someone from Istanbul, and all of a sudden, I fancy that girl that you've shared on your story. I might fly in their DMs. Before you know it, me and this girl are talking. She lives in Istanbul. Those are the good sides of social media where you can network and meet people that you never would have met in your life.
Yeah.
The negative part is people get too familiar. Someone will start dissing you in the comments. You're like, I will smash your face in.
Bro,
like, where's your respect, man?
I don't think you understand how many times I'm thinking, I could Suge Knight you.
Like, why are you so rude? People are so rude.
But I just have to just...
See what is it?
Let me hold that L.
Like, it's like
I'm a fool.
It's almost like that car syndrome.
Yeah.
Like when someone's in their car feeling tough. People are very strong behind the safety of their 6-inch screen. They're very tough.
Twitter has the most internet gangsters.
My days.
Twitter's the worst.
It's baffling to me how people can be so disrespectful and rude.
But you know what gives me joke here? Some of the people who've got the most mouth on social media, they never go outside.
No, because they can stay at home in their dark room.
Yeah, they never, like, you never see them.
They're in a dark room.
You never really see them outside. Yeah. I'm thinking to myself, because the way certain people talk here, certain times I'm thinking, you're going to really run into your online enemies. You've embarrassed someone on social media and you think it's cool for you to go debate dances in real life.
I'm telling you, it's wild. The kind of comments.
That's serious sharp, man.
The kind of comments I see people write about people. And I sit there and I see why a lot of these celebrities don't read their comments. Imagine the abuse that famous people must go through if they actually sat down and read everything that was said about them.
Yeah, sick.
Like, the amount of abuse, even though I might banter about my hairline, banter about this and that, don't get too familiar, because I'm not your friend.
You could get punched in the face.
Like, I don't know you, Robert. Robert, I don't know you. And it's in the comments just trying to diss man, like. And then back to the beginning of the first episode. To what point do you start scrapping? So imagine you see someone that was dissing
Yeah.
you, and you see them in person. What do you hold them by the neck? Do you start fighting because of the internet? Just got to take the L and let it go.
Yeah.
Because you want to go jail. I got too much to lose to go to prison right now. But at the same time, what do you do when someone's in the comments dissing you? You know, what do you do?
Suge Knight.
There's nothing you can do. But people they get too familiar with the internet. I think how much freedom do we? And that's what I was saying the other day, that one of the reasons why I don't like England is because the tax is so high. Okay. There's so much rules in this country, but yet one doesn't feel safe. Like, I don't feel safe in the UK at all. With all the crime that's going on, all the burglaries, all the robberies, I don't feel safe. Whereas Dubai may seem very strict, but you feel safe in Dubai.
Yeah.
Very
safe.
At least you feel safe.
Yeah.
This country, I do not feel safe. You dare not leave, even when it's baking hot.
Bro, look at that time. Man was scared to fight.
Yeah.
Because we was gonna fist up them youths. Then man started calculating. I started listening to Future in my head. I was like, oh, DJ Esco, 56 nights. I said, right, that was for like that little bud of weed that was in his face. So I said, right, if I punch a man now,
you know how mad we was thinking to fight in Dubai?
It might be 4 years.
Bro, do you know how crazy it was to think we was gonna fight in Dubai?
Bro, I literally.
And the police was there.
Yeah, and we were still gonna fight. Man jumped out. Bro, I jumped out of bed. I put my belt around my hand
To go and fight in Dubai.
to go fight.
In Dubai.
Wrapped my belt around, put a buckle,
So
put a buckle here.
Why did you do that there? But then, like, when you were saying that, oh, I'm not gonna back beef, no one call me. Like,
Then again, it was a height at the moment.
It was
and
the height
also,
at the moment.
if your mate,
Huh?
was in the
Yeah, I
hotel.
was in bed, yeah.
In the hotel room in
I was
bed.
in bed, yeah.
And then one of our mates has rang us to say, what do you know? What was the actual message? Something like it's going. Basically, his message didn't appear like he was in trouble. The way he messaged it.
Yeah. And me and him we didn't even think,
I didn't realise until when someone, I don't know what, I think someone rang or someone, I don't remember what happened, but then we realised it was beef. And then, man's ran there now, seen the guys now, and then I'm sitting there, police is there, and we're waiting now to fight these guys, and police is there. But because they're not wearing all of the uniform that we see as police, we're not understanding their police.
Yeah.
But we knew they're police.
Yeah.
It was going to fight in Dubai.
And even when we tried to sneak the other way to try and...
There was, the guy
The police followed us as well, yeah.
Followed us.
Yeah, police followed us. And I was thinking to myself, right, man was going to go holiday and not come back.
Yeah, that would be
This
mad.
probably won't be on now because they would have forgot us due to COVID.
Do you know how long
And
that
left
would be?
us. They would have left us in there, boy.
To go and fight in Dubai. No
Mad.
head, no sense.
Mad.
That's the thing about how one decision could just change your whole life. You go and fight in Dubai, and now you're handcuffed in Dubai for 5 years in prison. You probably won't be getting out now.
Yeah. They'd have forgot us because of COVID.
Hey, I would have had that long Habibi beard, boy. That beard would have grown, boy. I know they got some different oils out there. That beard would have grown long.
You think they're going to be giving you the Joe?
Of course, man. Hey.
Hey, there's going to be 10 men sleeping on the one floor, like just like this. Everyone
going
next to
prison in
each other
Dubai.
like a pack of sardines.
How many times have you been arrested?
2, 3, wait. About 3.
What for?
Silliness. One, there was a stolen TomTom in my car.
They can tell TomToms are stolen.
This was like in 06. They was digging too deep. But
Stolen TomTom.
yeah, but lucky
So
they.
you're doing burglaries for cars.
No.
Jeez,
No, man bought it for Nitty.
man.
Man bought it for Nitty.
Jeez,
I bought it for
man.
I bought it for Nitty to go do something.
But you obviously knew where you'd got it from, though. So you're buying stolen goods.
Yeah, 06, man.
You're just bad as a thief.
No,
You are.
06.
If you buy stolen goods, you're not just as bad as a thief.
Discount.
Please, in the comments, I'd
Bro,
like to
he
know,
needed to eat, man.
if you buy stolen goods, are you just as bad
Bro, I
as
was
a thief?
feeding the needy, man.
No, you're just as bad.
No. But but you see what? I'm lucky.
Mhm.
Because that day, if they found certain things,
Yeah. So stolen TomTom, second time.
man had been gone.
Second time?
Second time, someone threw drink on me in the workplace. Then I grabbed her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she went to go and tell. Oh, I remember that
Her
one.
mum
Yeah.
said-
And the third time?
Third time was one mad fight. It was third time was one mad fight, but they let man go straight away. But it was just it was. But that was it. But since then, nothing.
So I've been arrested, I think 2 or 3 times, yeah. But you see that first time I got arrested, and I was in that cell with the blue
Bro,
mattress.
you know when they say you could call someone,
Yeah.
me call my aunt, bro. turned around and went to sleep, boy. I was like, release me when you feel like.
When I saw the blue
I didn't
mattress,
you know the joke thing is here. When I was younger, yeah, I feared my aunt more than I feared police.
Yeah.
So I just like, oh, Jerry, let me go sleep,
Mate,
man.
that
my
blue
aunt would have
mattress-
said, my aunt's line here before man had indefinite leave was, you're going to Nigeria.
Yeah, that's enough fear.
That's enough fear.
That's enough fear.
You see, like,
Imagine saying going
you
back
see,
to
like,
Ghana. Do you know how scared you'd be?
these men here, like that in the late 90s, early 2000s, yeah, that threat there,
Yeah.
was more scary than jail.
Yeah.
Because people don't realize, yeah, all right, you're gonna send me back to a boarding school, yeah, where
It's basically jail anyway. Jail with education.
they're gonna give me a machete and tell me go and cut the whole school grass.
Yeah.
These times my brothers were in jail playing PlayStation.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, you're gonna send me to a school that there's no babes.
Yeah.
It's still jail.
But what I think what I find mad though is that
And the owner's gonna take my food. And they're gonna rush me. It's still jail.
is that people go to prison sometimes and it's almost like a badge of honor. And you think if I go to prison, I want anyone to know. The fact that that's sometimes man's first chat line. I've been with certain brothers and we're out. And then literally it's like, yeah, I just come out of prison. It's like, why do you want people to know this? Why do you want girls to see what? Like, why do you want girls to
No, but
know
you
this?
notice
It's like a badge of honor.
most of the top rappers have all been in jail.
Yeah, but I don't know why I just don't know why you want people to know. And there's guys who don't even rap. And it's almost like their pickup line or their first line is, yeah, I just come out of prison, like, yeah, I just done a 5. It's like, why are you telling me this for? I don't know why you want me to know you went to prison.
I think it's showtime.
I don't understand like what this badge of honor that prison gives. It's bad. It's bad that it's almost like you glorify someone like prison in the gym. There's a guy who could literally put his sock if he wanted to over the tag, but he puts the tag. He makes sure that you can see his tag.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why do you want people to know you're on tag?
Boom. I hope you like these episodes. Stay tuned. We got more coming. I'm gonna start vlogging again. Yeah. Summer Love's done now, so now I've got more time to myself. Stay tuned.